it's okay. It's okay to call people dumb sometimes.
People are dumb.
Yeah, you were dumb in that.
No, Lawrence,
how do you not know?
Because you're worried about a proverbial fourth wall, and I'm talking about the Statue of Liberty, something we can see.
What does that word mean? You just said. Break it down.
Proverbial. You're in favor of verbs. You're not against
Who's
verbs.
teaching you these words that you don't know what it is? You don't have kids, so it ain't the kids.
TikTok, man. The kids are out there.
So it's the kids. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't know what that fucking word means. Yeah, you were dumb for not knowing what the fourth wall is.
Bro, because I'm worried about real important shit.
Fourth wall is real important shit, especially in the art form what you do.
What, just thinking that let's say we recorded a bunch of episodes today, we can't let them know?
It's not. You have to make a scenario for the fourth wall. Fourth wall means what it means.
You even know what the fourth wall?
You're letting the audience in on the joke. That's what fourth wall means.
No,
yes, it is.
It's like the behind the scenes.
That's what the joke is. You're letting the audience in on the joke. That's what the fourth wall means. Well, you're breaking the fourth wall. You're letting them be a part of the joke. Nah.
They want to be a part of it.
They don't know this shit. They don't know this shit. We let them know what they are. They're watching it happen. They're a part of it, but they don't know the insides or the behind the scenes of it. But you didn't know what that meant.
Hey, listen, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Dumb fuck.
Man, I'm just happy to be here. I'm feeling good. I didn't want to tell people on what. That's the fourth wall.
No, you're gonna.
I wasn't. They're gonna be looking like, yo, he's not as disgustingly white as last week.
I think they know you're disgustingly white. You're never not gonna not be that.
Listen. I was doing it right. There's white people problems like in increments. I wasn't just going to get burnt. You see, like once a white person's burnt, your vacation's ruined. You know what I mean? You can't sleep.
I can't go nowhere where it's hot, huh?
I could.
Like really hot.
How hot?
I don't know. Like, y'all get skin cancer and shit like that.
No. It's these people that...
These people.
Yeah, these white people.
These white motherfuckers.
These white tees. Mm-hmm. White people.
WHTs.
Yeah, they who put the sunblock on, who aren't in the sun, and then go and just get exposed to the sun. Like, my body, like, when it's sunny out, I'm in the sun. Okay. With the natural, and then when the sun's not close in the winter, my body's not getting the sun. Like, oh, this is rest. This is.
Oh, you need rest, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we're chilling now, but then spring.
Speaking of rest, you know who got a lot of rest today?
Who?
The Pope. The Pope died, man. Rest in peace.
I don't know how I feel about.
Well, you don't like the Pope? What did he do wrong?
He's part of an overall thing of children getting molested.
I thought that wasn't the Pope that molest kids.
Not him, but he's part of. How could you just let that go? Just settlements and all this money, like.
I mean, we're all part of bad people, but he wasn't a bad person.
I don't know. I'm Catholic myself. It's tough to be on board with it when you just swept anal rape of children who went there to be altar boys.
That's not a way of living life, though.
What? Not having sex?
No, like being a part of the shit that's bad, but you're not bad, so you have to feel bad for the people that came before you.
Who, the Pope?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, nah, everyone's part of something bad.
Bro, they would take.
They're a cool blood gang member.
Bro.
But everyone else is killing niggas. So, but he's a cool guy.
Like he's selling crack and then donating some to charity.
Yeah, he's selling book bags and shit. He's trying to make sure that everybody looks cool.
Yo, bro, they would
Rest in peace to the Pope, man.
They would take priests who were known rapists and move him to the Bronx and like, hey, this is Larry. He wants to be an altar boy.
You don't have to put me in this scenario.
It's the fourth wall. They need to know about this.
Not this part.
The inside walls of Larry.
Anything with rape, I don't want to be a part of.
But how could I be sad for something like the overall whole scheme of things?
He look like you.
Who?
The Pope.
I don't even know what he looks like.
He's a bald-headed white man.
A lot of people look like me.
Yeah, they do. I seen the picture. I gotta find it though.
People send me stuff of just like disgusting fat white people, like LOL or crying emojis. Like, you don't send it to the person that looks like it and be like, oh man, thanks for making my day feel worse. You know what I mean?
But when you do know the person that it looks like, you should send it to them.
Oh, I know, but just it would be someone random, like maybe like third tier away friend. You know, like you're not my first tier and not my second. Like I barely know you. You're sending me this. You know? Right. But a lot of people sent me that cop one, which was fucking funny.
That shit was so funny, bro.
And then I had to react.
You telling me you don't look like this?
That's me. If I let my hair
if you had hair, bro.
They can't see it. We'll put it in there.
That is crazy. The image of that.
You ever see Full Metal Jacket?
I don't remember it. I probably seen it like once or twice.
The guy Vincent D'Onofrio, that's him. He looks like being. I look like him in that one.
That's crazy. What's your favorite gangster flick all time?
Gangster flick.
They was having conversations of like Mount Rushmore of gangster flicks. What's your Mount Rushmore of gangster flicks?
I'm gonna have to go with what I know best. Black movies.
Okay.
Menace to Society and Dead Presidents.
You not putting no mafia movies on that shit?
I don't know. Again.
Casino?
Again. Catholic people that like just sweep under the rug the rapes. The Italian mobs for all their good gangster and good movies. They're all ratting on each other. How could you be on board with that?
Listen, it's still a gangster movie, bro.
Listen, when I owed money to these bookies, when it was like illegal gambling still, like offshore accounts, they were threatening me.
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas is a great movie.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Casino,
Scarface? The Godfather?
I never seen The Godfather.
You not seen The Godfather is crazy.
I don't know. I just couldn't
sit
through it. I seen Casino. I seen.
I'm saying you never seen any Godfather.
No.
Go watch one of them.
That's on my list to do.
That's like the first. Without Godfather, it would be no other.
So
one.
you're talking like Italian gangster movies.
I'm just talking about. No, I'm talking about a gangster movie in general.
Well, fucking the two I said.
Menace to Society counts, but I don't think it's better than Goodfellas.
Menace to Society's sick.
It is fire. The Old Dog was amazing.
Like shooting the Korean lady and the husband.
Yeah.
Like,
What'd you say about me? Yeah.
What'd you say about my mama?
Yeah. Like, come on now.
You ever see Dead Presidents?
I've seen Dead Presidents, of course.
Yeah, that's.
The soundtrack was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was just a great movie in general.
But you think that's better than Goodfellas?
No, but it's
Bronx Tale, dog.
We're rounded. All right, that might be those five right there.
Well,
Casino,
you
Goodfellas,
need four.
Bronx Tale.
You gotta pick four.
Dead Presidents and
you gotta pick four. The Mount Rushmore is four.
Mount Rushmore. Oh, again, we're worried about the fourth wall, and you got the audacity to worry about Mount Rushmore. Well, you thought they built that too? Yo, let's go to South Dakota. The most unfucking unpolite. I can't think of the word.
Why are you doing this,
bro?
All I said was Mount Rushmore of your favorite gangster movies. You know what Mount Rushmore means? It means the best.
No, I understand, but you think they built Mount Rushmore?
Rome wasn't built in a day, nigga. Like,
bro,
what you
this
about?
Is all from old Roman civilizations. I found out that last night.
We have things to talk about. You don't have to make an argument out of
I'm not arguing. We're talking right now.
So what do you think Mount Rushmore happened? What do you think? Look, come on, let's hear your dumbass reason.
Oh, so a couple of brothers, white guys who are, I think, family members, hung down on ropes and used dynamite to fucking blow off perfect pictures of our presidents. I don't know why.
So now the presidents was perfect.
The pictures.
But now you think the white men that ran this country still alive?
No, the
perfect.
stone.
Now you think that the men that ran this country to the ground were perfect?
These slave owners? No.
I get it now.
No,
you don't fuck with Abraham Lincoln. You fuck with George Washington. I get it.
Nah, this monument.
George Bush did everything right now, huh?
The monument that I don't know how it was built or if they built it at all. How is it so perfect? The face, the smoothness. But back in the day, hanging off a rock, Lawrence. I can't even explain who those four guys are. There,
you can't.
But somewhere around.
You name three of them.
Abraham Lincoln, maybe.
He's not on there.
Why? See, why wouldn't someone who freed the slaves, something so important to this country, be on Mount Rushmore? Because listen,
he was on his way there and then he got shot in the head at the movie theater.
Listen. Those guys, they could be someone, but I don't think they were presidents.
Again, name me your four favorite gangster movies that should belong on the Mount Rushmore.
All right. I think Casino over Goodfellas.
You're bugging. But this is your list. Go ahead.
No, but Goodfellas is all time. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great movie, but the gangsterness of the gangster of it, you know what I mean? Like, the squeezing of the head where the eye pops out. You know what I mean? Like,
all Goodfellas is a gangster flick. Like, but you saying Goodfellas should belong in the category of best movie ever?
It's up there.
Wow.
Because but like the gangsterness of the gangster movie that is Casino, the role Michelle, like,
what came out first?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
The way they killed people, the baseball bat scene.
Saw the same characters in both movies. Anyway.
Yeah. But there was more violence.
Nicky in Casino was crazy.
Yeah. You motherfucker.
Well, he been gangster in every movie ever. He was even gangster in Home Alone.
Yeah, but his role in Casino was so badass. There wasn't they stomped the guy out in the bar. The storyline of Goodfellas, the characters.
Yeah, because Goodfellas is more about your family turns on you, kind of. Like, everyone turned on each other.
Yeah, well,
Casino, they kind of like stood by each other.
Well, they turned on each other by killing them.
Yeah, but they stood by each other when it mattered, though. Casino...
I hated the way fucking what's her name was fucking with Sam Rothstein.
Well, there's always gonna be like a woman that ruins some shit,
especially Sharon Stone.
That's what happened in Scarface. He was fucking his sister, and it all went bad.
Yeah. I don't know. The gangsterness of Casino. I think it has to be up there above Goodfellas. I know that sounds sacrilegious, but it's a gangster movie with some gangster.
But name your four.
Menace to Society.
Okay.
Fuck. I wasn't prepared for this question. Give me a second.
You shouldn't be.
Dead Presidents is up there. That's a gangster movie. And Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale is not my number one.
No, that's not in any order. That's just
four.
I'm
just saying. That's my number one favorite gangster
number one?
movie. Yeah. Bronx Tale. Definitely got Menace to Society on there. Definitely got Goodfellas on there. Definitely probably got what's a sleeper one? I throw Scarface. Cause Scarface cultural reference is crazy. Like it's definitely the most cultural out of all those movies. Godfather dope, but it's such a long movie.
That's why I don't think I ever watched it.
It's so early too. Like it's like what
old film.
It's like what 1960, 1950.
I think 78.
70. Like look how.
I could be wrong. I just never. I don't know why I couldn't sit down and watch it.
Yeah, if you were in a field and it was like, and you had a baseball bat, how many retarded 5-year-old kids could you kill?
Is that old Phil 987 joke?
Nah.
He had a joke about school shooters.
Really?
And something about if someone it's better that something with a gun and a baseball bat. How many people you can kill in a church?
Really?
So what's this question? So I'm in a field.
If you're in a field and your only weapon is a baseball bat, how many 13-year-olds can you kill?
You probably need one to fucking hit them. Unless you crack them good.
You
said handicap kids?
No, the regular 13-year-old kids. These kids are ready to fight.
They're not ready to fight. They're a bunch of fucking. They think they are.
They think yes. So how many can you kill?
Easy, double digits.
You only got a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And they just keep on coming.
10, 15.
That's it.
20. I'm telling. That's real numbers.
Yeah.
How many you think you could?
I'm probably thinking 80.
80. That swinging the bat, you get tired. Each swing, you gotta have
Not when you got anger, just swinging and knocking these motherfuckers' head off. I'm hitting them motherfuckers.
Listen, man. I don't know.
I'm hitting them motherfuckers like Aaron Judge, nigga.
I'm coming from. I was phone free. I actually read a book.
Yeah, you went on vacation.
Yeah, and you coming back? How many people you want to kill? I'm like, oh man, I'm putting my feet in the sand, relaxing. I'm ready.
Yeah, but you went to a shitty place though.
Nah,
you went to Florida. That's pretty shitty.
What's shitty about it?
Everything,
bro. You're becoming. I don't know how today between the fourth wall, caring about the fourth wall.
Why the fourth wall made you so much upset? Because you know what the definition was.
Instead of thinking about the fourth wall, worried about them lying to us about the monument, what's that thing called, Mount Rushmore?
You don't even know what it's called.
Because it's all bullshit. Why would it? Hold on. Know why I know about knowledge? Because I didn't pay attention in school.
I've never heard anyone.
You question.
I never heard anyone say a sentence like that. You know why I know about knowledge? That's the craziest sentence I've ever heard.
I'm so open book. I'm raw. Pause. I can figure things out now because my memory isn't swayed by what they taught me in school. Because they didn't teach me anything.
So
I taught myself. I taught myself, Lawrence. All I wanted to know about was the Holocaust and slavery. That's most interesting.
You don't want to know about nothing else.
Hold on. People doing work for you?
You don't want to know about how the hot dog is made?
Well, later in life, I watched TV shows about it.
And found out it's
fake. There wasn't a book hey, you can learn about history, how hot dogs are made, or algebra. I can't even say the word.
Do you even know what algebra is?
No.
2x plus 3y equals what?
You can keep that. You can keep that. Because, listen, I'm good at, know what I was good at?
What?
Hey, 5 plus 5 times 8 minus 40, this. Put your hand up. 46. How the fuck do you know that? Like, that I'm good
I
at.
don't think that's the answer to that.
I wasn't paying attention, but I was good at that. Not X.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about X? You know what I mean?
Fuck your exes.
But like the Holocaust, like as a young kid, they're pouring this shit on you.
Pause.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I was like, I don't want to know about nothing.
Yeah.
I'd rather, do whatever. And now that I have time and knowledge, I could read and
Technically, that's algebra.
What?
Time plus knowledge.
Yeah, see? Again, you're worried about the wrong shit, man. And I like you, and I know you're smart. Pause. But you know what I mean? Like, I as I keep thinking about it, as I'm talking to smart people who they'll give me a little pause.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then,
That was crazy.
And they're like, yeah, they're like on board with it because what you're saying is making sense, but they can't commit because they're still remembering this stupid teacher, Mr. O'Connell, telling them some bullshit.
I had pretty cool teachers, man. I did. All my teachers was like old and white. They don't really.
Yeah. And they were like, you're like the black kid they never had. You know what I mean?
I went to a school and mostly I was never the only black kid, so that's not a reason.
They hated me because I represented them.
I hate
and
when
I was
kids
the
say
one-
that like they didn't give them reasons why the teachers should hate them.
Huh?
So you telling me you never gave a teacher a reason to hate you?
Listen, as these
No,
old,
don't skip over the question.
these old white
You
people
got
that
kicked out of 4 schools, nigga. You had a reason to be hated. Hey, you sound like a rapper right now. We're like, oh, the teachers never thought I'd be shit, but I was selling crack in the hallway. That's the reason why. You gave the teacher a reason.
No, well, like you said, a lot of these teachers were white, and I'm just a piece of shit white person representing their skin color,
Exactly.
disgusting them.
That's how I feel when I see a homeless black man. Why?
Yeah. Well,
Why?
listen, I'm gonna get to my cracker of the week early because we're talking about white people.
No, don't skip it. You gotta get to that later.
No,
Don't break
well,
the fourth wall.
it's just these white
That's the
people.
name of this episode. Don't break the fourth wall.
Yeah, the fourth wall. As
He's broken 3 already, because he went through them. That was a real Beavis and Butthead laugh.
well, it's a Kool-Aid joke, which is Mr. Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? Like, and you get
It wasn't a Kool-Aid joke. It was a fat joke.
Mr. Kool-Aid's fat who ran through walls.
He's not fat technically. He's just a
He's
glass.
a big ass jug of.
He's
fucking,
a glass.
He's no. He's a pitcher.
He's a pitcher.
A glass.
He's not good at home runs.
or
Hey,
catching
look,
balls.
got all puns on there. You know what I'm saying?
No, but listen, fuck. Like I said at that roast battle, fuck everybody. Lawrence, I am on some
Pause.
shit. Fuck yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Listen, to the people that subscribe to the YouTube, the
Shout out
people
to the
who
people.
have it. Listen, I appreciate the people.
Don't
who,
shit on people that haven't. They're going to eventually.
No. Because if they haven't, they have a line in the set. Like, I could say what I want without them fucking. Oh, you don't support
It's
me.
not all their fault. We be lazy sometimes on the other shit.
No, but
we
listen,
be taking some time to upload and stuff.
I'm done with everyone, Lawrence. I've been dealing with this shit lately. I've been fucking.
See what happens when you go on vacation? You just think you're better than everybody. You come back, all this much energy. Got your hat tilted to the side like your TI.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, talking down on shit. Now you don't know something. See, I told you Florida sucks.
I read one book, bro. It was
Ever?
beautiful.
Ever?
I read like 5 books.
Ever?
I read the second Jurassic
It
Park.
was like a summer thing to read books when you come back from school.
The Bridge to Terabithia, the second Jurassic Park book.
Wow.
Uh,
You seem the type to read the books that pop up at you.
yeah. Oh, those are
Look
the
at you.
kids
You
were the
got
best.
hyped. You got hyped.
BMF.
No, I'm saying you do that as an adult.
Listen to these. BMF, Blowing Money Fast, the story of Big Meech.
I can see that.
My friend bought it for me. And then,
Big Meech a snitch now, I think I heard.
Yeah.
That's fucked
And
up.
Young Meech is out of control.
Yeah.
That show was good, man.
It was.
And then recently I read Murder Machine about gangsters in Brooklyn. That was.
What's your favorite autobiography?
I just read my first one.
Really?
I
So
got-
you don't read autobiographies.
I didn't read. I just
At
read
all,
5 books.
Oh, yeah.
That went from elementary school by Bridge to
Did you used to read the books in school?
No, I read about the Holocaust.
You don't remember
and-
Walter Dean Myers, my nigga? That was my shit.
bro?
Or like, what's the shit? Chocolate Fudge?
Yo, if you had to read, if you had to,
What's the book with the kids in the cart? Remember them shits?
I remember like Amelia Bedelia. Remember her? She was like the maid from England.
Okay, I think so.
That was Mr. Belvedere.
They used to have this like, it was a series where it's like all these kids in the cart and they just travel. It was like a mystery type of thing. My favorite autobiography ever may be up there. Kevin Hart's one was good, but autobiography of Gucci Mane is so fire.
Oh, that's something I would check out.
Bro, this nigga threw a bitch out the car in the highway because she didn't like his music. He's like, you don't like my shit? You gonna walk, bitch.
Oh, he
on
threw
the
her out
highway.
like that. Oh, I think maybe like pushed her out.
Nah, but it's Gucci Mane. Of course, he threw her out
Yeah.
aggressive. Like, that shit was dope as shit. And Gucci Mane taught her life lessons. Don't get lost in the sauce. You born with the sauce, but everybody can't get your sauce.
I bought last summer. I bought Joey Diaz's book.
Oh, okay, is it good?
I didn't get to it.
He's
Yeah.
better at talking than just reading.
Well, his stories, a lot of similarities.
He's
Just
also
listen to-
in my favorite gangster movie,
what?
Bronx
Long
Tale.
Short?
Bronx Tale.
Oh, yeah, he was in it.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. I also bought Artie Lang's Too Fat to Fish, and then I had Rodney Dangerfield, and I took that with me to Florida.
Rodney
I was gonna-
Dangerfield, the GOAT.
Yeah, and yo, just
What's your favorite Rodney Dangerfield joke?
there was so many in the book. Yo, like
Yeah, comic writing a book is hilarious because how do you not write funny?
but I read it in his voice.
Yeah.
I never read an autobiography, but I was reading it
But
as
you,
him.
everyone knows Rodney Dangerfield's voice.
But I know,
Yeah.
but like I was.
So you reading it and you're reading it in his voice.
and then in between each chapter, he has his little jokes, the one-liners. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because he's just saying, he's telling you about his life. He's like, she tried to come over. She didn't come over.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
wouldn't come over.
he would end the chapter on like a joke where
Yeah.
like you're reading it, it's it's a book. Then he realized the last line was a joke, and it's like,
That would be a hard thing for me, is like me writing a book but not making everything I write about funny.
of course,
Because like my life is funny, but it's also fucked up.
yeah.
But it's like, I think everything's funny.
So do I.
So how do I not?
Yeah.
That's why you need someone to write it while you tell him. Cause like he's gonna find the serious of this. I think everything's funny.
But the book is
Like getting arrested is hilarious when you think about it. Like the cops want.
I spent $100,000 in legal fees. It
Well,
ain't that
no,
funny.
paying for bail isn't funny.
Lawyers and
But
everything else.
but getting arrested is hilarious. Like the cops want me that bad. Like, y'all want to see me that bad, huh?
Bro, the line from when I said I got arrested in my UPS uniform, like it's like out of a movie. White UPS driver getting brought to Central Bookings,
Yeah.
then everyone's running to the cell. Man, they arrested UPS. They
Arresting
arrested everybody. Like,
that's like a quote. They
bro,
arrested
it was
UPS, they
so
arrested
fucking
everybody.
like you can't make that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
I got a skit online that goes viral every time we post it with Chris from Brooklyn. Shout out Chris from Brooklyn. Where I get arrested and the cop shares like things in common. That is based on a
yeah,
thing.
that is a funny.
Like-
I do like
Like when when I got arrested, one of the times the cop was telling me about his personal life, and I was just laughing because he was just like telling me things. And I'm making jokes, and he's laughing. He was like, I wouldn't have caught you if it was just me. I was like, you a strong motherfucker. I'm like, thanks. I had to be strong because it's like 80 y'all, so you cheated. He's like, yeah, you think I would catch you by myself? And he's just telling me, I'm like, what kind of gun you got? And I was like, word, me too. And then he came to a show of mine one time too. That was really dope. Yeah.
That's you made it at that point.
I don't know.
what
I
mean?
ain't make it. I gotta be careful. I'm like, yo, he's dead, but he might arrest me again.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
He just came in to look at it and see if he's doing good. Like the kid that grew up. Like, all right.
It's like I was rewatching The Wire for whatever reason, and fucking they met him at the movie theater.
You love The Wire though.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
Because Omar's gay, so you love him.
Nah, I go right to the port. The second one, I don't know. I like the Greek guys.
Do you think in The Wire if they never said Omar was gay, that we could tell?
Well, yeah, he's having sex with the Spanish guy.
Yeah, but other than
like,
those,
this is a weird plot
well,
twist.
other than those scenes of him having sex with the dudes, you wouldn't be able to tell he's gay.
If you saw the part where he's in there with the silk robe, he's like, "You don't got no Honey Nut Cheerios?"
But he's walking around the hood with a fucking big ass black coat on with a shotgun in it.
Yeah, no, he's the most gangster character. It's so sad that guy died, man.
Yeah, the real person in real life. He was
Michael. If you didn't know Fourth Wall again, I apologize.
That's not a fourth wall saying the character's name.
What if they didn't know?
That's not the fourth wall. The crowd clearly knows that the person existed. It's not fourth wall. You're a retard.
Yo,
dog.
but like him, there was a couple of fentanyl overdoses that they just fucking brushed under the rug, man.
How you feel about the people that survive fentanyl? Do they feel powerful?
I would be, man. Like,
nothing can kill me.
yeah, right.
Ah.
Like, I'm having unprotected sex with hookers
Yeah,
now.
I'm pretty sure they were doing that already. You don't just do fentanyl and that's
We
it.
all been there. you
Yeah.
know? How about the guy? There's a Florida, Southern California mayor. He was like, "Yeah, if I can become mayor again, I'm gonna give all the homeless people fentanyl." And everyone was mad about it. Like, yo,
Like they care about homeless people.
Like I made a joke tongue in cheek, like we should make fentanyl brownies for the home. Like
Yeah.
hopefully one of them dies.
Yeah, but you also a drug dealer where like that could be a thing for you soon.
No, the people like commenting and questioning.
Yeah.
There's no fentanyl in the edibles, right? I read it online. Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
I
up.
seen a fentanyl drug dealer got caught because he was putting fentanyl in like all her drugs and shit while she was selling them, and people were dying. They caught
listen.
him. That's like that's fucked up.
My friend, who's sells coke, he just
Don't break the fourth wall.
If he got arrested and there was a picture of him in the paper, they would be like, why'd they trust that guy to test the coke?
So
you know what I mean?
He
like,
looks like a schemer.
Like, yeah. And like, if you read the article, like, this makes sense. Like, a guy shoots up a bank because his friend who went to Ford High School gave him mushroom capsules that he said was a quarter.
Why are you saying that? Did you see the black school shooter?
No.
He's a black school shooter.
Fucking cultural appropriation.
Yo, like, what happened to my people? Why are we doing white shit now? There's a black school shooter
that nerd shit.
Yeah, like remember nerds are all colors, but
nowadays.
Back then,
bro,
white was a white guy.
There was pocket protectors.
Yeah,
like you put this plastic thing in your pocket to put your pens because you're a nerd, so it didn't explode in your pocket.
Yeah,
that's how. And Revenge of the Nerds, which is an all-time movie.
That's a good one.
They have a weird sexual assault scene. There's a couple. There's the kissing contest where they changed the guy and it was the ugly guy, and then.
But it was cool being a nerd in movies back then for some reason. Remember?
Well, not if
Freaks
you
and Geeks.
What about the black nerd?
I think being a black nerd is always weird.
Well, he made him gay. Made him LeVar.
Yeah.
He was like throwing the pole like this.
I think because back then, if you was a nerd, you felt kind of weak. So it was like you probably the same thing as a gay man. Yeah.
But they made the black nerd gay. LeVar in Revenge of the Nerds. It was a little.
No, this is a black school shooter. He recorded himself after shooting a school. Like he was driving, 17 or something. And he was like, I had to do it. What do you mean you had to do it? Yeah. Had to do what? You black, bro. You could have just did something else.
Yeah, man. Like, what? That pissed me off about gentrification, because
that's the only thing.
No, but listen.
Not that they moving out people and charging rent high.
All right, so this
and putting an organic store instead of a deli nearby.
If you read in the paper, like I read in the paper,
you still read the paper, like newspaper, like.
No, I stopped that. I used to. It took me a while until I got the post on my phone. I would sit there on the beach with the newspaper.
I feel like these days, if you read the newspaper in public, you are a pedophile. You try to act like you're not fucking kids at the park.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like when I tell people when I got arrested at it was Shea Stadium, when I threw up on the family. I went like this, throw up, went everywhere. I went, fell asleep. My friend got into a fight, punched someone. I'm walking down like him. It was just mistaken identity, but the universe got me back.
It does look like you would have done that.
Yeah. But yo, I had on Mets jacket, the shirt, belt buckle, the hat, and that's the only time you can wear the whole getup. Like if you did that on a Tuesday with no game on, like people like cross the street, like look at this
you're
guy.
Homeless or you're Action Bronson,
or you collect Social Security or something. Like you're like
but
there's
like certain things where it's like, oh, that's wild. Like I was about to say,
you can't wear like the whole basketball outfit.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like the shorts with the tank top.
That's how I feel when I'm on a train and I see people look at the map on the train. I'm like, just Google this shit. Just Google. You don't have to be old time with everything. Like you know how wild that'd be if someone was asking you like directions and you didn't know, so he just pulled out the old school map in 2025. Be like, yo, bro, what time are you in?
Bro, not even that too. Oh, actually, it's been almost. Shit, 20 years ago? Damn.
See what I'm saying?
No. When I first started UPS,
okay.
I never went to East New York. You know what I mean? Like,
why would you? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when people were like, "Oh, you never go to Williamsburg?" I'm like, back in the day, it was Hasidic Jews and like the bad part. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, where do I fit into that equation? You know?
Yeah.
But like, so
I hate both of them.
I got a book, a map. Because it's not like number street. You're in Elton, New Jersey, Vermont. Yeah. How the fuck am I gonna know where I'm going? Dumont, cross streets. I'm in East New York with a map. Like, can you make a bigger target on your back? Like a road map too. You know what I mean? Like,
especially like what you look like in those times.
Oh, with tight shorts.
Now you seen the clip we posted? That shit was hilarious, bro. Shout out to my boy. That's
who did that, Jordan?
No, Jamil did that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was fire. I was like, I need more clips like that.
Yeah.
With the music in the background. Tell Scott to put music in the background when he uploads this shit to make it look cool. Like the whole way. I want elevator music playing.
During the whole show?
The whole show to make it seem like a sitcom. Now that's breaking the fourth wall.
I did do that. I did Me versus the Kid Michael. I posted one clip. I said, let me fuck around a little bit. I didn't like that I didn't put music, even though it was a roast battle clip.
Yeah.
I put like the Muppet. Dun, 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 dun. It's semi-elevated music, but it's silly.
What was he? He was Nigerian?
Yeah. But like,
speaking of
Nigerian jokes, racist Nigerian jokes.
I love Nigerian jokes.
With the Muppet. Dun, 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 dun.
He looked like a Muppet, don't he?
Nah. He's
speaking of Nigerians,
he was super cool. Shout out to Michael.
Speaking of Nigerians, our first article I forget what year it was, but it was a Nigerian con artist, which they are the best scammers ever. Like ever. Like there's no one that can scam a Nigerian out of anything because they're the best. They do this shit. He basically, this is what he did. I forget his name because his name had so many vowels in it. I couldn't say it. He sold an airport to a Brazilian bank, and he had no airport.
It didn't exist, or he forged the documents.
It wasn't a real airport.
Oh, people deserve some.
But that's amazing to be able to scam a bank like that,
bro. The fact that they're still able to do what they do, knowing that people like
banks scam everybody anyway.
Well, yeah, the banks fucking deserve it.
Yeah, but he sold a fake airport to a bank for $285 million, and to this day, it's the biggest scam in history.
How'd he do it?
He just called them and said, "I have an airport for you,"
and then they wired the money and
yeah.
Listen,
shout out to him though. Give him a round of applause for that man.
Any person beautiful. That's still getting
I'm always
scammed.
on the side of the man scamming the business.
Yo, and so many people think it's old people like me and older.
No, it'd be young people too.
It's all young people now. These fucking kids are stupid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like they need to deserve to be going to a field and get baseball batted. Pause.
Yeah, but to literally like sell the airport idea and scamming a bank is an idea that only a Nigerian would come up with.
Yo, the airport's disgusting. I had to pee a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Like, the smell, the noises in the bathroom. It's like, what the fuck are you eating?
Yeah. Well, the airport in general is just a place you don't want to be.
Just international
it gives
shit.
It's like hospital vibes.
Yeah.
Like, there's 3 places you don't want to be. Well, other than prison. Airport, hospital, and DMV. Those 3 places give me...
Airport, hospital, DMV. Yeah, some of the worst places.
And the bank too. You're usually not in the bank for good reasons.
Yeah. Let me deposit more money into my money.
Exactly, or I'm losing more money while I'm here.
Yeah. I last year when I was coming back, I had to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm a house cat. I got a bidets at home.
You love this shit.
Why would I shit in the street?
Yeah.
So I have to wipe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I used to be a truck driver. I can crochet a seat. I'm good at shitting in public.
Yeah.
There's some water.
Have you ever shit in someone's apartment while you were delivering packages?
No, you can't do that. You get in trouble.
I was asking, have you ever?
No, I had all the spots.
Okay.
Babies are us. This. Seriously, why? What are the odds that a guy's going to Babies R Us, and if he has to take a shit? The handicap store.
And they probably got a nice bathroom.
Bro, the cleanest. Now you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Babies R Us in Erskine Avenue was the cleanest handicap store.
Who's going in the shit anyway?
Bro, I'm taking my shirts off. Yeah. I'm taking everything.
You're the shirt clothes off.
I'm probably after I'm done shitting, probably gonna whack off.
Oh my God.
Anything but work.
2 for 1.
Yeah. And it's overtime money.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
But so I'm going to the bathroom last year. And I'm pulling everything up. It was nothing. It was normal. This toilet seat was leaking. It was started breaking. Not for me. I wasn't rocking. So now my shorts are wet. I checked my luggage. Mm-hmm. There was no place to buy shorts. The dog, all drugged up, we're carrying her. She's like passed out. And we start smelling stuff. I'm like, yo, is there shit all over me? The dog shit in the dog carrier.
Oh
I thought it was me because I had soggy ass fucking airport shit water all over.
Did you have one of those jobs at UPS where you liked your boss and shit?
We got along.
Oh, so it was cool.
I told you the guy Andre. But
you always kept it personal or business, never personal.
Nah, I'm a personable person. How like?
Yeah, but like that any day he could fire you. So.
Oh, they didn't know about my social media, which I didn't have anyway. You know what I mean? Like. because I lived a different lifestyle. I was selling coke, partying. They knew about the drinking. They didn't know I was up all
I figure
weekend.
everyone drinks, so yeah.
No, I got a DUI in my
Oh,
uniform.
yeah, true.
And then they had random breathalyzers.
The law knew about you drinking.
No, but then I got random breathalyzers.
Yeah.
So they would show up on Tuesday and I had to go blow. Pause.
At least, yeah, Blow. That was crazy. Also, a good gangster flick, Blow.
Blow was good.
Yeah.
Blow was good.
Well, at least she didn't do it bad. This dumb lady. A woman donated her kidney to her boss that was dying, and then got fired.
What a stupid bitch. That sounds like a white lady.
Oh, it definitely was. Yeah, but why would you? First of all, it's fucked up to fire her after she saved your life.
Yeah, no, that's.
But like, do you keep her at the job if she's doing a bad job?
Bro, at least a year. Yo,
He
hopefully
didn't say how long he fired her after getting
it
saved.
seemed like a couple months later. It seemed like it was.
It seemed like you had one more strike.
She's probably like stealing like coffee creamer things
Newspapers
from
or
the
some shit.
the break
Nothing
room.
too serious.
No, something stupid.
He was like, "I'm tired of you.
Yeah.
You have to go."
Yo, they don't even take your old kidney out. They just push it over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's weird.
he fired her. I would come back and kill him. I would come back and kill him.
This girl in the neighborhood donated a kidney to my friend's brother who needed one bad.
Yeah.
Like random, like not even.
She's just like, fuck it.
And she has like a kid. It's like, yo, like it's very commendable.
Yeah.
But it's very like, yo, shit can go wrong anytime there's
What's
anesthesia
the
involved.
vetting of system that you would do if you need a kidney?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, are they white? Nah.
I don't want no white kidney in my black body. I don't want a white kidney in my black body.
Yo,
I don't even give a fuck if I was dying.
But the big thing when I would go for these DUI classes, mandated by the state, mandated by UPS,
Okay.
they always gave examples of drinking at work about anesthesiologists.
This is how you really should do it.
Oh, no, they would always mention, well, if an anesthesiologist was drunk at work and gave you too much, you could die.
Yeah.
They always mention the anesthesiologist. Like, that shit is dangerous.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, to go under any time, it's not 100% you're coming back. You know what I mean? Like, to take a kidney out and give it to a random person, it's, like, very commendable, but you also have a kid. You know what I mean? Like, how are you doing that with a kid? I don't know.
I try my best to be a good person. It doesn't work a lot of the times. I don't know that many people in this world I would give a kidney to.
How many?
Only family members, and only immediate family members. Like brother, mom, dad, sister, nephews.
Again,
Friends, fuck you.
what if someone has something to offer?
Like what? A job that they're not gonna have soon?
I don't know.
It's going in my
Family
head
member.
if I'm gonna give you my kidney, how many bad things you've done to me in my life.
I'd give it to my brother.
That's what I said. Immediate family.
Nah, not my sister.
Damn, you hate your sister. That's crazy. Speaking of that one, there's one lady that a woman got busted for selling human bones.
Well, that sounds not like a white person thing.
She definitely was white, but guess what type of white?
What kind of white?
Hey, guess what state?
Oh, Iowa,
No, it's pretty simple.
Oregon,
Nope.
Florida.
Yes.
Ah, you hate Florida, man.
No, I'm just saying Florida white people are the wildest white people that ever exist.
Oh, even the vacation in white people.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you've
crazy.
seen so many like
You seen so many people come in and come out.
just like
Pause.
trying to figure out like look like just weird families. Like
Yeah.
I was just watching people fight on the street. It was great.
I was there too.
Like just
What
purple.
part of Florida you went to?
Clearwater,
Where's that part close to? Is that close to Miami?
Tampa.
Tampa. Oh, so you like rednecky Florida.
No, it was just somewhere different.
Did you go to Hollywood, Florida at all?
Yeah, we were there last time.
You know how many people you look like on that boardwalk? You went to the boardwalk?
We were just passing through like Hollywood, Jupiter area.
Yeah,
We're
it's
on
like
that
going
side.
towards Miami and shit.
Yeah.
You look like a lot of those people. It's just like
And the mustache down there.
mustache
Like a lot of
is
retired
crazy.
cops.
You can see why they shoot a lot of porn out there. It's where WAE is too. Like it's where a lot of
That was the first thing I ordered. Remember Maxim
Porn?
magazine? It was a book. Like I think I was 18. I signed up for a credit card going to Kingsborough College, and they gave it to me. And I ordered a booklet on how to become a porn star, but it was just addresses of porno companies.
wow.
And then
So you wanted to be a porn star?
I was anything but work. Like, you know what I mean?
You had
I had to get a
you had
job.
porn dick.
Yo, No.
Oh, okay.
I don't not.
No,
Because the way I said no, the way you're like, all right, she's small dick.
You say it like that. You
No.
said it immediately. No.
No, I don't want you to think I have a fucking donkey dick where I belong in the industry, but I don't not belong.
You just want to be in the porn industry just the coast?
Bro, the same reason I didn't start comedy as a kid.
Yeah.
Because I had to get a real job. So I'm like, anything, but I wasn't thinking about, hey, I could do stand-up comedy. I'm like, all right, I'll be a porn star.
Yeah.
And I ordered it, and it was, they got me.
So you would shoot porn if you could?
Yeah.
Well, you're married now.
After I asked my girl if I could do the naked show,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what if people are into fat dudes and they want me to be like,
We could set this up, man.
I want to do the OnlyFans.
There's porn stars in comedy, man.
But I want to do the OnlyFans where I'm like naked and eating.
I've been waiting my whole life to shoot a porno, but I want to be behind the scenes and direct it.
Bro, listen to my OnlyFans. It's me hitting.
I will direct this shit.
It's me hitting
not
the
playing
bond
around.
naked, and then
I have a porno written in my phone. You want to
What
read
is
it? I have a porno written in my phone.
Hold on, but you saw me. You see when I smoke, right?
Yeah.
I hack up a lung.
Mhm.
So my porn thing is me getting high, naked, coughing, and then everything jiggling, and people be fascinated by that.
Okay.
What else would they want to watch a fat person for?
How good is your reading? You want to read my porn script?
I'm not a good reader like that. I
Oh,
can read.
God.
That's
Well-
a big script. Give us a fourth wall synopsis of it.
That's not what 4 means at all. But and Scott, you better fucking clock this timing right here, because this is going to be fire.
Let me hear this.
This is my porn script I wrote in, I think it's 2022. January of 2022. So I started off the year hot.
January 2022.
Yeah.
We're coming through a pandemic. Black
We
Lives Matter.
still hot in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter is crazy. Cops are still wilding.
Yeah, but I was going to talk about something that happened in the comedy industry. Something.
What happened in 2022?
No. Just recently.
Oh, we'll get to that.
How people turn on black people so bad when
Yeah.
when it was 2022. Like, you know, oh, your microphone's not black?
Yeah.
Well, you don't care?
Hey, post the black square.
But then once 2024,
2025?
whatever, that's what it is?
Yeah.
What 2025?
You don't know what year it is. And you're just like just living life coasting. What is it?
2025, now it's
Here's
like.
my porn script,
All right,
though.
go.
Ready? When you do this editing part, make sure you like dim it and make sure it's all black and white and shit like that. It starts with a nigga named Chris who works at a firm. He feels like he's doing well at workout. He's missing something, and that something is a lover. I said lover because, get the audience knowing. It could be.
Now you're fourth wall.
He doesn't really like the women at the firm, though. They're all really beautiful women, but they don't really spark his interest. He has someone in his mind, but they don't work here. He's leaving work, getting in his car, doing what he usually does, going to the bank, making a deposit. But then when she works, her name is Alicia, and she's a bank teller, beautiful, black, and business-minded. He builds the courage to talk to her, and he has to make a deposit at the same time. He's like, I've been thinking about you. I would love to treat you right, take you out. She writes the address on his receipt and says, I get off at 6. Meet me at this address around 9. Bring a bottle of Henny and champagne. He gets hyped, stays calm, but says, I'll see you later. Work out, go straight home, get ready. He's done getting ready. He drives to the liquor store, get some bottles, weed, and a condom. I usually don't like my porn with condom, but for this...
Yeah, it's porno with condom.
Yeah, it's boring. Like, I could have did that. Finally gets to the address. He opens the room door, and she's waiting with a towel on, smelling beautiful, looking fine. And remember, she's black. These days, black on black sex is weird.
It doesn't even exist.
Yeah, right. She's waiting on a towel, and he's smelling beautiful, looking fine. He takes off his clothes, starts kissing her, and then touching her, and then fingering her, and then eating her. Bars. He eats it out, then she starts giving him head for like 15, 20 minutes.
So this is what makes you come? What the fuck?
Yeah, my writing is amazing, actually. It does make
Yeah,
me
it
come.
sounds like you've been at the bank wanting to bang this bitch for a while now. So you're like, I got to write this.
He turns around, starts fucking her dog, and then grabs the champagne and starts pouring it on her.
It seems very nice. Till you start pouring champagne on her. You got a cracker in the head with it next?
Yeah, then I rob her and shit. Yeah, each other. Then pick her up, fucks her on the wall, slaps her ass to start choking her on the bed while his dick is out. To be continued.
Pause.
Pause.
Listen, man, I hope you bang her, man. It's,
You think it's like a true story?
it sounds like the chase on Gun Hill Road in the Bronx.
Oh, I have been in Bronx.
And that's where you live. Why
Yeah.
why would you do your banking and porno in different places?
That's true. Fantasy.
But it was my first time defrauding the bank. Speaking of banks, where I was like, Dad, I didn't make this charge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they took the card away from me. So I started off with credit on the wrong foot, but my heart was in the right place. Like,
Yeah.
yo, that's how much I didn't want to get a real job.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like but I had to. There's
Yeah.
no
Fast money is always the best money.
like, you think I wanted to work instead of doing comedy? You think I knew? Like, when I went to the class and I was like, yo, when do we do open mics? Like, why?
You went to a comedy class for real?
Yeah.
Damn, I feel bad for you, man.
You feel bad?
You
Motherfucker,
spent that-
I just told you I didn't know what to
You
do.
spent that money for nothing.
Bro, how the fuck did I just stopped fucking drinking, doing drugs.
First mistake.
A month. First mistake. I wouldn't have been here.
No, but I'm saying doing comedy and being sober is like the polar opposites.
Bro, I was doing comedy, but not on stage.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, in prison.
being up for fucking 3 days. What do you think? We're just watching fucking Lawrence porn? You know what I mean? Like, no, but I was being a fucking clown for 3 days straight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
doing coke and drinking, out of control.
Yeah.
But I'm sober. I'm smoking a joint before bed. Some bitch, my friend's ex-girlfriend was at some place. I'm like, what the hell is this guy's on a stage? I click on it. It says The Pit. I go, all right, Google it.
Oh, you went to the pit.
All these classes pop up randomly. This is like naturally happening. I'm like, all right, if I don't have to get up to get my credit card, like PayPal or whatever,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I didn't have to get up. I entered it. I'm there a week later, 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later. I'm like, yo, when are we doing open mics? He goes, why aren't you? I'm like, how the fuck? That's why I'm here. I don't know what the fucking protocol is, asshole. I hate when people think like, how the fuck? There's no booklet, but in hindsight, there's avenues to go. I didn't even have Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, I had to get Facebook to get Tinder for the 20 minutes I was on that. You know what I mean? Like, I was off the grid. You know what I mean? Like, I would always do, when I bought clothes, it would be
Well,
like,
if you're usually doing street shit, you should be off the grid.
but I was not even doing, like, I was doing technical street shit, like just selling, but like, I was so in my own world drinking. Like, I was in a bubble. You know what I mean? Like, in the underworld of drinking and doing a lot of cocaine with the people that
Which is a dangerous underworld, by the way.
but it would just be connecting people. Like,
I'd be in bars a lot at that night, at that time. It's just you could sense in the air at a dive bar when something's about to go bad.
It's like 3:30 in the morning on a Tuesday going into Wednesday.
Yeah.
When did I have time to read a fucking conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
I'm out on a Tuesday watching. You'd watch, but you'd see so many great things like Brett Favre after his dad died on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
So many people were home or not out. I'm out fucking drinking.
Yeah,
doing
while he was
coke.
he was finessing kids out of money. Yeah.
Well, sending dick pics, soft dick pics, which is my arch nemesis.
Right.
And fucking,
And you don't, because like you said, you don't have that porn dick.
bro. I don't have an established. Oh, I gotta check out fucking Big T. You know what I mean? Like, it's a picture of me with a blurred out Big T. No, it's not that, but it's not. Hey, freak, jerk off for me. Like,
That's
small
why
dick.
Harriet Tubman wouldn't fuck you.
Yo, fuck Harriet Tubman. Fuck that. Who was making me feel bad? Mo?
Oh yeah, Mustafa. Yeah.
Or whoever painted her or took the picture or whatever. Fuck out of here, man. But yeah, man, fucking, I didn't take a class because I'm like, how could I be funnier? I just did it on a whim, and it got me going to the creek in the cave. Because I was like, when do we start open mics? Like, that's what I thought the process was. I didn't know. Like,
It was you like whenever you want, Big T.
bro, I went to a bachelor party in Vegas, didn't sleep. My friend who moved to California, he came to meet us there, all New Yorkers, and he's like, yo, he told my friend, he's like, yo, that guy Big T or Tom, whatever, he has to come to California. The guy should be doing stand-up. But I was still in the game, still drinking, still at UPS, and I'm like, I couldn't, like, just, probably at that time, couldn't even afford to pay for the plane, selling a lot of felonies, $100,000 on paper, UPS, weed, mushroom, but gambling out of control. You know what I mean? Like, to even fly myself out there to pursue this glimmer of hope that someone said I knew I was funny, but just, hey, you should be doing
If
stand-up.
you had that porn dick, somebody would have flew you out.
But I'm talking about being funny.
Oh,
There's a difference
okay.
than porn dick and
Yeah.
being funny.
Right.
You ask me if I'm funny? Do I have porn dick in comedy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have I been nice recently? Too nice the first 7 years as I'm approaching 8 years? Yes, I was playing by the rules of what I thought the game you need to be. I'm nice to people. I'm this.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, fuck you. I'm read Rodney Dangerfield's book. He was already an entertainer.
Yeah.
Stopped. Aluminum Side and came back. Knew the cards are against you. You know
Well,
what I
he
mean?
was going through some shit. Yeah.
No, I know, but being
But he reached like the highest level of.
but being an older comic
Yeah.
and either starting late or coming back to it like he did. My friend who I know he's in some clubs, he said it like brutally honest. He's like, yeah, but they don't want like older comics. You want young comics. You know what I mean? You want young talent. So
yeah,
that,
'cause they could build them. Yeah.
but that being said,
and they could lie to them and then touch them
But
inappropriately.
that being said, me starting later, you know what I mean?
While we're in a stand-up comedy club right now, saying that.
Yeah. But like me now reading this book, you know what I mean? Like knowing that I have to build my own audience and doing enough roast battles recently and saying some wild shit. Some might deem racist, but fuck you. You know what I mean? Because like you're afraid to say what I say. You know what I mean? You might say worse things about white people in your group text or to your brother at Thanksgiving, but I say some funny jokes and I'm a racist? No. I'm not racist. I'm not afraid of anything. And you know what?
You don't need to be saying jokes to be racist. You just are racist, big
Listen,
kid.
no, I'm not. But every time I post a clip that has race in it, unfortunately,
You're yelling at black people.
no. Oh, that too. A lot of mulattoes also, but
Mulattoes.
yo, the amount of mulattoes they have put me against in comedy, it's approaching double digits.
The way you're saying mulattoes is crazy.
What?
Who just says mulattoes anymore? Not even the
You?
word-
Why are you so? You're acting like society today. You're afraid of a wall, and you're fucking.
Nobody's afraid of a wall. You just didn't know what it meant. You just didn't know what it meant.
But yo, what we were just talking about.
Mulattoes.
Oh no! And I post these clips, and I don't want it. I don't want the. I want the subscribers, but I know the clip I'm posted, and I'm like 3 subscribers. I'm like, it was like just a racist joke.
Yeah.
I'm doing it the other way, being a comedian and doing this. No one shows you any love. So I'm trying to build an audience for us. You know what I mean? That will come.
I will say we do this podcast together, but we have 2 totally different audiences. Your fans and my fans are 2 different fans.
But listen,
That's what brings it together.
I'm
though.
building something. I see it now. Unfortunately, I got to take a different route to get more eyes on me.
Through the 4th wall. Yeah.
Or I'm gonna, if the 4th wall is racist jokes that people are, and know what it is because people are, oh, we're in these 3 walls. Oh, fuck you. I'm the 4th wall. I'm saying whatever the fuck I want. And know what? If you don't like me, I don't care
I
anymore.
promise you, by the end of the show, he still does not know what the 4th wall means.
Bro,
Because every way you said 4th wall in this episode, you have not said the actual meaning of it.
I'm gonna get it right eventually.
One of these days.
But listen, this book has inspired me that knowing that I started late, because I started late, some fucking unfunny fuck or a half funny fuck is better qualified to perform.
Okay.
And do I crush it every time? No, but listen, I want more and I'm hungry for more.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to do it, I guess, is to do it my way.
Yeah,
and it's to
'cause,
be
I
me.
mean, we are in the era of that, you know.
No, but
comics are opening their own stand-up clubs now and do what they want.
But they always say be yourself. And not that
They told you that in confidence.
but I'm not like a racist. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm not afraid of anything.
You're not afraid
You know
to
what
be
I mean?
racist.
I'm not afraid to say some shit that
Yeah.
other people aren't. And the reactions of people coming up to me afterwards who probably didn't even move when I said it because he works for the city or some shit, or his fucking wife might be black. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that. Mm-hmm. And like, they're like, yo, man, that was fucking fun. You know, and like
Yeah,
even the last some kid was messing with me in the comment section about the hot dog sweat.
Oh, wow.
And then he saw my battle against Michael.
Yeah.
And bro, he wrote this like 4 screenshot thing where like I almost started crying. Like I turned this person from him.
I love that you hate black people like I do.
But unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's the only way my subscribers are growing
Yeah. Through racism and heated debates.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, man, and like why are you making me now? Now you're showing me the numbers, so now it's like I gotta really lean into it for them to be like, hey,
Finish the job.
We got through all this racist stuff. He's pretty funny. You know what I mean? Just to get, hey, good job. You're pretty funny.
Yeah.
I have to like put a target on my back as a racist because people are so fucking insecure. And like, yo, I know it's like an easy way to say like, hey, I'm gonna say racist jokes, but I know you're thinking it too. It's like, no, I'm real. I hear people talk.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you were talking to another black guy and you were just shitting on white people. I'm not like taking notes like, oh, but no, what? It's all human nature.
That's what me and my friends are usually doing.
But people act like they don't think it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you haven't thought it. And you know what? When I bait the people and talking about the Statue of Liberty and the mud rivers, I'll say the mud people on purpose to bait them into thinking I'm saying racist stuff because that's how their simple minds, their lack of knowledge works.
These mud people's minds.
Yeah, no. When I say the mud people, these simple-minded cunts that listen to teachers in high school instead of fucking finding out things on their own, they right away think I'm talking about black people or some sort of dark. Like, it could just be a civilization that used mud. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
There was a whole mess. It was a
and
mess
why can't we use blackface then?
No. But yeah, man, I'm very inspired right now, and
not inspired of that one dude. Did you see the dude that this dude broke into his jumped over the gate of his apartment and he lassoed him?
Oh, what?
He lassoed him. He ran in his house, grabbed the rope, and lassoed him.
Some people are good at it.
I don't know how he did that so well.
There was a whole Family Guy episode when Peter got Quagmire's whip.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They called up Cleveland like, yo, close your window. Peter has something like it is.
Show you?
It was,
This dude jumped over the fence into his yard. Dude ran to his house, went and got rope and lassoed him.
Oh, we're not whipping them. Lassos, like a hog tie. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh, yeah. But there's some people out there that are in competition to do that.
I was like, that was crazy to see someone. That's so dope.
Listen, you never know someone's superpower.
If you jump over somebody's yard, you can get whatever happened.
I told you what happened with that kid who was in my mom's yard.
What?
When I was credit card swiping my button and putting my fingers in his mouth. And they wanted to arrest me.
Yeah.
Imagine I had a lasso. Yeah. I would have been fucking done.
Hot rope and shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
Credit card swiping the rope and putting it around his mouth.
Rug burn and shit. Rug shit burn.
I caught someone going to my mom's yard to steal a bike. My friend grabbed him. We marched him to the beach. I'm credit card swiping my fucking ass, putting it in his mouth, and then the cops came because he told his parents because my friend took his earring.
Yeah.
And it was a diamond earring.
That's a torture right there.
Yeah. And all the cops and people were around, the parents, and the kid's telling his side of the story before they make an arrest. And he's like, then he was touching it and putting it in my mouth, and everyone's like, what the fuck? It's such a fucked up thing to do someone. Man.
Also, Amanda Bynes is she started OnlyFans. But she said she's not gonna post no smut content.
So what the fuck is it gonna be?
Just her doing nothing, probably.
She's fucked up, man. That's what. No, seriously, man. These rapists, molesters, they fucked this.
She looks gross now.
Yeah. Would you?
No.
The medication probably throws a pH balance off, you know.
Only because she's Amanda Bynes, I'm like, that's dope. But like, after you get up and you shower again, and shower a third time, you're like, yuck.
She had sex with that guy.
Ooh,
the fat guy.
What fat guy?
The head molester.
Really?
Well, not had sex. He probably raped her. But like,
I was gonna say what?
It's still disgusting.
Yeah, the fat motherfucker.
Consent or not, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Remember, I think he got her pregnant or something, right?
Maybe probably had an abortion.
Yeah.
The psychological effects in hindsight, as I get older, of
pedophilia.
No, I don't. What do you think, I'm reflecting on pedophilia? Like, hey, honey, make another spot of tea. I'm onto something about the child raping.
This seems wrong.
No, I'm talking about just chicks. Like, some of them are heartless. And like, yeah, I had 3. You know what I mean? Smoking a cigarette.
I did say that on the last episode.
Oh yeah.
How many abortions does it?
Oh, till you're a killer.
Until you're a murderer. Most people say 3.
But I think it psychologically fucks you up more than they like to admit.
I think taking a kid out to your pussy and killing
With a vacuum.
it's pretty fucking wild.
Because when they keep them and they die, they get very upset. Let alone, well, anytime it dies, they seem to get upset.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? He's like, how dare they get mad that a kid's no longer here? Yeah.
Some of them have to be happy, like.
Yeah. It's because of who they were with, so they're like,
not even,
God.
especially because it was me. You know what I mean? Like, but just also, so many of my friends when I meet them, bags under their eyes. I got a little dog. I got a little dog on my lap. I got
that too.
I got driving slippers on, chilling, just selling some bud, and they're like give me the look. Like I gotta go back. I gotta go put these kids down.
It can't be you.
If I had another chance,
Putting these kids down.
I wouldn't do it.
Putting these kids down is a wild way of saying it.
They say it often.
Really?
They say I gotta go put them down.
I gotta go bleed the lizard.
I gotta go put them down. Bleed the lizard.
That's crazy.
But if they had a chance, they wouldn't do it again, man.
Wow. I mean,
it's selfish. It's selfish.
Yeah, but so you're saying you're on the side of no getting abortions?
No, it's selfish to have kids, just to have kids.
Well, some people don't know they have to have kids, though.
You still don't have to keep it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
so you're saying you should get abortions?
Yeah. No, but it fucks the girls up. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a pretty 50-50 take.
You know what I mean? Like, it fucks up. And I think...
Like, have the kid, but have a kid with a person you don't want it to be with. Or kill the kid, but now you got to deal with the...
From girls in the neighborhood, I know that had them. Like, the universe is probably like, all right, now you want to have real kids with the husband you have now? The kids are a little off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might have had the president coming out your pussy and you killed it.
I don't know about that one. Not for all of them. They could have a serial killer come out their pussy.
Of course. That's the odds. But
kill one kid or give birth to someone that killed many kids.
They played God with it. And then the universe is like, oh, you met a nice guy? You want to have a family now?
So you think God oversees every abortion?
Not everyone. Not in like some of the countries that's like horrific. Right? Some countries it's probably weird to do.
Like, as soon as the kid come out, God's like, he wasn't going to be shit. Good choice.
I don't know, man. The people that leave the kid on the fire steps, it's just...
No, you talking about the kids that like get abandoned.
Yeah, it's just...
It's pretty sad. You said that you like if you were really rich, you just take all the kids and just put them in a home.
Get a basketball hoop.
And then you realize how many kids should have got aborted.
I'd get them a basketball hoop, the clear one.
So you telling me you...
Like a clear... No. If you imagine you get the round white one that sucks... That guy don't love you. But if I pulled up and I'm rolling the hoop and like, yo!
Yeah.
And I got the fucking see-through hoop, those fucking abandoned kids are like, yo, this guy might really love us.
You said it like it was an ex-boyfriend. That nigga don't fuck with you. That guy don't love you.
The kid who shot up Florida State, the mom, she might have kidnapped her, like, just fucked up shit. Now the kid's shooting up fucking schools.
Yeah.
How about the girl filming the girl dead? Or dying out, and she has a Starbucks.
Or the dude that was on the train having sex with a dead body.
Bro, the
weird ass people.
The story came out. They're like, don't even know.
Yeah.
Richie was a good guy. There was a follow-up article.
You don't need to know.
No, the guy who died, he had a family. Yo, bro, it's weirder than just everything.
And then you adding two more to it. Now we gotta care about the person that did all this fuck shit.
Bro.
Only they do that with white people, by the way. Whenever any other race dies, they bring up his past. When a white kid dies, a white person, they're like, oh, he owned several businesses. He was good for the neighborhood. He killed 17 people. How was he good?
What, a white serial killer?
Yeah, just in general.
This school shooter thing, I really can't explain or defend. I'm not a gun
How do you
person.
defend a school shooter?
Oh, just being white.
Like, he really has good aim. Did the wrong people.
Like, if it was popular when I was younger, they probably would have shot me first.
I think school shooting was more popular when you were younger, right?
No, I didn't have like
it happens way much more now.
I graduated early. I graduated before.
No, I remember when they used to do the school shooting things in our school when they had the tactics of like what to do. We would just make jokes because our school never had no school shootings. We didn't see how many people going to schools that get shut up. We're like, oh, they could have got real.
Well, I mentioned,
and we all like on bullshit. We're like, yo, if he come in here, we gonna kill that nigga. But what we gonna do?
That's what I mentioned about the gentrification. Like, if it's a tough neighborhood and there's black on black crime, right?
Okay.
Rival gangs, right? Rival drug gangs. Not just being a fucking white guy, but hey, there's black on black crime. There's all different race crimes.
Yeah.
But in these gentrified areas, instead of shooting each other, Shoot these guys on a 10-speed bike. They wouldn't move there.
Well, you know
you got your neighborhood
You know
back.
that's not how it works. No one ever.
I know, but
no one ever kills a person that's supposed to die.
I understand.
Except for
but
Luigi. Shout out Luigi.
Imagine they. I have 9 days. Fuck that bitch from Maine too with those fucking felines. I have 9 days to use my $200 on organic fruit, vegetables, maybe some oat milk that United Healthcare gives me from the community plan. And I'm going to make a video of me buying it, swiping the card, all the money disappears.
Yeah.
$12, whatever it is. And instead of 100, I take all my fruits, vegetables. I want to take my United Healthcare cutting board. When they came to my house to do a fucking test on me, no waiting room, on my couch, petting my dog, free cutting board. And I'm going to cut my organic fruit and slide it over so everyone sees United Healthcare cutting board. And then I'm gonna do a fucking prayer for fucking Brian and his family, the CEO that died, and the people that picked the fucking. You ever go to like Carvel and there's so many options and the person picks like, could I have hard scooped ice cream? Bitch, it's soft serve.
You like the gay community?
Oh no, just my friend coming New Park Pizza, known for their round pies.
Yeah.
Brings 2 squares.
Yeah.
There's stupid people in the world.
Right.
They're picking the wrong insurance plans. They're picking the wrong fucking pizza.
Wrong gender.
They're blaming the CEO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm getting fresh organic fruit and chicken thighs and cutting boards. And this guy, I'm going to do a video praising this guy. Wait till before the end of the month so I can use my monthly stipend from United Healthcare to buy organic fucking kiwis. And a cutting board to cut it on. And I'm going to do a whole prayer to Brian, the CEO of United Healthcare. And the people that pick hard ice cream.
Smoking on that Brian pack.
Yeah. Fucking, and the people that pick hard ice cream at Carvel, squares at Newport. What?
You about to say cotton. I heard you. The people that pick, squares.
The people that pick cotton candy flavored ice cream make me sick.
Smoking on that Brian pack. Rolling up that Brian pack.
Lawrence, as the world zigs, I zag. And all these people.
Get the fuck out of here with these phrases.
Listen, they want you to hate Luigi, love Luigi.
As the world lives, I laugh. Like
no, zig, I zag.
Oh my god.
Listen, they want. I brought up this recently at an open mic in Brooklyn. If they could lift me, they would carry me out and throw me in the street. Thank God they can't lift me.
Nobody in there can lift you.
No, even as a group. Yeah. And I brought up defending United Healthcare.
They're very upset. Yeah, because they're all white people from they look up to this guy that killed them.
But
he got charged. I think.
Most people that look up to him don't need United Healthcare because they have their parents' money and their insurance still, or some sort of. They're so rich they don't even need insurance. We'll pay for it. They don't even care. Yeah. I might be exaggerating a little, but it's more that than some struggling motherfucker that's anti-insurance.
Okay.
Sorry. It gets me pissed off because Lawrence, there's times the bill.
You're not defending Brian.
I'm at Stop and Shop with these fucking scumbags breaking fucking HIPAA laws. It's my insurance. You don't look this old, motherfucker. It's part of my insurance. Like they're mad that I get these benefits.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
they hating.
Bro, when I'm saying organic, free range chicken, grass fed beef. Pineapples from Hawaii.
The good life.
$200. I swipe it, and they get so mad because like $12.87. You know what I mean? And it wipes away everything. How could I be on Luigi Mangioni's side? Yeah. I'm not a millionaire. Yeah. I had to get a job for UPS so fucking his dad's fucking stock could go up.
Fourth wall.
Fourth wall.
Yeah.
And not pursue my dream. This guy's a millionaire. You hurt your back? Yeah. Doing what? Hiking a fucking Mount Kilimanjaro or some nice ass fucking trip? How'd you hurt your back? You know what I mean? Like,
no, he was a rich kid too.
No shit.
Yeah.
What do you think? He was lifting an elliptical up a 5-star a 5 fucking floor walk up in Bed-Stuy, he hurt his fucking back doing that. He wasn't working UPS in Bed-Stuy.
He never had a warehouse job in the Bronx.
Yeah. So how did he hurt his back? My Louis Vuitton wallet. It throws my back off centered or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and nothing against being a millionaire, but know what? People always talk about affordable housing and this and that and Airbnb. What about the rich people taking the poor people's jobs? You don't need the job.
Or what if he got his back hurt because he had gay sex?
Hey, Luigi, man, sorry, Mr. Mangione.
Yeah.
You have to deny your claim again for a fucking Matchbox car shoved up your ass. Like, who knows why they're denying them claims? Like, how about stop shoving shit up your ass, Luigi?
Yeah.
I heard he has a sex tape.
Really?
They're shopping it around for a couple $100,000. Again.
Why'd you bring go there?
Because I applied to be a porn star. You said I don't got porn dick.
But why you want to worry about another man's dick?
Again, he's taking jobs that someone like me could be having. My sex tape should be out there.
Just put it out there, bro. See what it does.
That's what I'm talking about, Lawrence. You ever have a job? People always so quick. And know what? The disparity between whatever white people and a lot of other people, whoever it is.
Just say black.
No, I don't want to say black. Because it's also Puerto Ricans, probably. Some Chinese that just immigrated here.
Koreans,
but, like,
yeah.
that disparity, like, the thing I'm talking about is such a real talk.
Yeah.
Someone that, and I know self-pride, this, but what about looking at your bank account knowing you don't have to work? Yeah. And you go and get a job to prove to what, your great-grandfather, fucking Charleston, some fucking white name, that you got a job and did it on your own? Yeah. Fuck you. You take a job from fucking poor people.
It's true.
Like, I don't know. Like, I would fucking deliver. I would have maybe pursued comedy. I would have not got a job at UPS or did construction or this.
If you was born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Yeah. Why would I?
Yeah.
I'd be just delivering pizza, just hitting the bong.
You probably been doing more drugs.
Definitely.
Right.
I wouldn't have to you know how many people I had to meet to do all the drugs I was doing? I had to keep the machine going.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have to meet anyone.
At all.
You know how many people I had to start selling coke for me?
Yeah.
There would be a line of people trying to buy coke from me. I'm like, hold on 1 second. And me and you are howling, laughing. I'm telling you a story.
Different enterprise.
I'm doing comedy.
Yeah.
I'm doing comedy with people trying to buy coke from me.
Yeah.
And like, Farrell, I'm going to a concert. I gotta go. I'm like, hold on 1 second. And I was so coked up and so drunk, people couldn't get through to me to give me money.
Yeah.
So like, if I had to not sell coke and have other people and bag it up for other people to do it for me so I can do coke and have a party, hell yeah, I would have been dead. Definitely, if I wasn't dead, there would have been a dead stripper or hooker, New York Post, fat boy, preppy.
You would have been like Marcus Jordan.
Yeah.
Doing cocaine with bad bitches.
I would have been like Tommy Boy.
Oh, yeah, right. He was going crazy.
But the other guy, Rob Lowe's version. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but looking like Tommy Boy, but acting like Rob Lowe.
So you would have hair.
It's not like I was born without hair.
I'm saying, would you have had hair if you was like a cocaine kid's son?
Yeah.
Millionaire?
And no, who the fuck's to say the pressures of being a white trash loser? And not even just like an affirmation I had when I was 18, I'm a white trash. It was years of getting put down in public school.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Yeah. Where I could have fucking had, you threw me off when you fucking walked in. What were we just talking about?
I don't know.
Louis, they just...
What would you do if you was a woman for 24 hours?
Definitely right away play with yourself to see how that felt. Right? No?
That's what you going straight to?
See if it feels different.
What do you mean? You felt a vagina before, but
no,
it's your vagina.
Like if they're really overdoing it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this ain't no thing. What the fuck are they talking about? You know what I mean? Like,
that's the first thing you would do if you was a woman?
Then I would drive to see if it's a hoax. I'll get on the Van Wyck. I'm like, what are they talking about? Holy shit. What is everything a lie?
Would you do OnlyFans if you was a woman? Would you do OnlyFans if you was a woman?
Bro, I'm doing it as a 300-pound bald guy, jerking off and coughing for people for money.
First thing I would do is tell the truth, because that's hard to do as a woman. and then live up to my mistakes, you know. Then I would not lie.
I would go and play a transgender in basketball and just put it on him.
Pause.
Pause.
That was crazy.
Pause. No.
That was crazy.
To protect women's sports.
Okay.
Well, you think that's fair?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Let's say your sister or cousin,
Don't bring my sister,
the
cousin
first
into this shit.
black girl to go to this private
Joanna,
college,
yeah.
and there's a swimmer. Of all things, she's a swimmer.
Yeah.
And she's the best. Finally. You know what I mean? She got this special...
So now you being racist and homophobe? That's wrong. That's wrong.
Cancel each other out.
That's wrong.
No, and then
They gonna
and
cancel
then
you out.
and then they're like, oh wow, she has to go against Tammy from Kingsborough College, and it's me putting the fuck like that's not fair. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
sounds like even fair to you.
but the young black girl who's finally good at swimming and goes to college to her, she deserves more.
Okay.
Why am I the only advocate for fucking black and Puerto Rican people these days? Like, what the
You're
fuck?
not.
You,
You're not.
the fourth wall. Let them know about the fourth wall.
They
that I
know.
am.
They tried to jump it.
They am. I am the.
They
I
tried
am the
to jump the
wall.
fourth wall. It didn't work.
Listen.
They couldn't get here in time.
Who?
The Mexicans. They tried to jump the fourth wall. Every time you say wall, they just pop up.
And is a wall the worst thing?
Well, building it, maybe.
Building it.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time Trump said that, he was out of his mind.
Yeah.
Till some fucking Arab is crossing the border and he goes, "You gotta remember me." Everyone was shitting themselves. Remember that?
When he said that?
Psh, and when?
The Arab.
During the fucking when not when Trump was in all when the border seemed to be wide open, and it was like
your mama's pussy. Oh,
listen. According to
Let's
my
go.
according to my sister, yes. According to my sister, yes.
Oh, you
But-
brought it back to the white thing.
No, but listen, you don't remember that?
No.
He looked like a terrorist. Well, what does a terrorist look like? They come in all shapes and sizes because there's Chetnian terrorists
There's only
that look
one
white.
race. So we all
He looks
know.
like an Arabic terrorist.
he work at
And,
7-Eleven.
and,
Yeah.
and they only said because he's on the FBI's most wanted list.
Okay.
It came up, and he goes, "Oh, you're gonna remember me," or something eerie that you don't want a terrorist telling you sneaking into your country. But when Trump said
so
build
what
build that wall, he was mocked.
So what do
He
you-
was mocked. The imaginary wall that they shaved down along Canada. Like an Arab can't buy a fucking Canadian Goose jacket. Go to Canada and sneak down here to Wyoming. This country, like that border, there's Canada places in America that gotta take a bridge to go back to Canada. Like that's how fucked up the border is. And the guy says build that wall. He's an idiot.
All that because you wanted to play with your pussy as a woman for the first day.
And then, is my dad still alive?
You gonna fuck your father too?
No, I'd have sex with a black dude and call him and see how he acts. Like, you fat bitch, get out of my house.
Would you be a fat bitch or would you be a skinny woman?
Bro, that's fucked up because then you're going to be like, oh, you want to be a woman because you're going to be if God gave you the option of being a fat, like how you look now, or a skinny woman, which one? Like that, as a fat person, my whole life, you're gonna fucking put that option in front of me.
Are you getting emotional about being fat?
No.
So which one
I'm just getting. It's getting close to dinner time
So
now,
yeah,
and
I can
I don't have anything
So
chose to put away home.
Would you be a fat woman or a skinny woman, like black woman?
Out of respect to the vagina,
Asian woman.
out of respect to the vagina, you have to be a skinny woman.
Yeah.
Like, why would I want to be a fat bitch? And like, yeah, baby, let me, all these crevices down there where it's sweating. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be a fat, smelly fucking woman.
Yeah.
And shout out to the big bitches.
Yeah, right. The BBWs. We love y'all.
I can say it because
You look like one. Yeah.
I've been down that road many a times.
Right.
It takes a real man to pleasure a fat
Of
bitch.
course.
You know, and people are like, "Oh, you fucking her?" Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't make her come.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
your dick too
make
small.
her come.
Your dick too small.
And I was thinking about that. That the realest shit I ever said was to a couple of fat bitches, like, yo, like, if it wasn't deemed, like, I wouldn't be ostracized by society, I would marry you.
Ostracized? You know what that means?
Bro, if I pulled up with a big bitch, you and Miles and everyone else would fucking, there would just be pictures floating around of me and her on vacation. Like,
Yeah. No, we would just be like, that fits you. I see you.
yeah, yeah.
That's wild that you'd be a woman and you would, like, just be like, I'm going to play with my vagina. That's pretty wild.
It's different than what we have.
Yeah. Like, because we're men. You just went
What do you
straight.
want to know? What their coming feels like?
I didn't say none of that.
I don't know. Why not? It's our first time having it.
If I was a woman, I would just tell the truth. And, you know, that's hard to do. So, you know.
Listen, I'm telling the truth as a man.
Yeah.
That if I had a pussy, I would play with it.
Really? Wow. Pause.
I got a belly button, and if I'm on the beach and there's water in, I'm like,
The sound effect is insane. That was an insane sound effect. You don't have to do that. That was crazy. That was insane.
Oh man.
Did you watch WrestleMania? You don't watch wrestling, do you?
I saw the people leaving it.
Fuck you.
There's a lot of people.
It was.
it
WrestleMania
looked
fire.
miserable. And no, there was so many people. My bad. Mandalay Bay was in the background. Like
In Las Vegas, yeah.
no, but that's where they shot all those people.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
do do out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's just another thing. Just
So-
but the age of consent and alcohol,
Okay.
the government hit that out of the park. But they lie about the
Did they though? 21 seems a little bit too much.
people bow down to those numbers.
They have no choice.
Oh my God.
They have no choice.
Oh, we talking about vaccinations too?
No.
Oh,
You
he had no
talking
choice.
You're talking
Yeah.
about vaccination.
Yeah, they built the monument with the faces.
You have gout.
I've been eating fucking oranges in Florida trying to fight the gout. I was eating a lot of fish down
You went
there.
to Florida to eat oranges?
Well, they're not even from there anymore.
Can you be that? You had to be that guy.
No, I needed vitamin C.
So you was picking up the tree like a fucking.
No, I went to the
like a
store
fucking
and there were
monkey?
horrible oranges.
Yeah, they're not great.
It's not the same.
Yeah. Who had the best oranges? That
These
Mexican-
navel,
that
they're
Mexican woman?
called cara. They're pink.
Pink
Bro.
orange,
You would think you were eating like
the grapefruit.
but it's sensual because it's
I seen that they got white grapes too.
white everything.
That's that's the problem. That's the problem.
What how we looking time wise?
I don't know.
Oh man, it's been
What?
about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
One more story.
I guess we
Wrap it
got
up.
one thing left. In 1985, U.S. Marshals.
Well, let's do the George Floyd
What was George Floyd?
at the hospital. Which I don't know why this was even in an article about the one I sent you today.
Oh yeah, what was it?
They had training at the hospital where George Floyd died about when you can't use the N-word.
Gotta get ready.
Like what? Like when? They didn't get into specifics, but I wanted like when is it deemed correct? You know what I mean?
I'll read the article you sent me to be exact.
But like when I applied, I should have been a sanitation worker,
You should have been everything.
a fireman.
You could have been. You said you tried to be a firefighter.
Oh, and sanitation.
Okay, it says hospital where George Floyd was declared dead. Why they say declared dead? Like it was. Oh my God. Like they say
That's where the fentanyl killed
no,
him.
but it said declared dead. Declared to me is like declared victory, not declared dead. Don't say like that. Just say found dead or some shit. Declared dead makes staff watch N-word training video highly unorthodox. Sounds heavily unorthodox.
Bro, that's what I was trying to tell you. These videos, besides, I went for a defensive driving class. They had Christopher Reeves walking around. Guy's in a fucking wheelchair. You couldn't upgrade the tape?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how...
Well, even in school, the video was so fucking old school.
Yeah, like, just... But, like, even, like, I took the psychological test for the fire department.
You took every test but the ones in school. I swear to God. This nigga took every test ever. I took the abortion test. Like, how?
Bro, I
How?
needed...
How?
After not paying attention
You
in
just
school,
read your 5th book ever and you're 40-something years old. That's
I read
insane.
the newspaper every day.
That don't count. You read the comics. You read
That's
the-
how I started.
I bet. You seem like the type.
The Sunday paper,
Yeah.
is the best.
You
Hag
never-
all that horrible? Are
yeah.
you kidding me?
You're right.
Fucking we're just I lost my train of thought. What were we just talking about?
The George Floyd?
But the fire department test.
Yeah.
I'm taking the psychological. It's like, do you get constipated often? Do you read trucker magazines?
Mm-hmm.
Do you read motorcycle magazines? I'm looking around like, hi. I'm like, are they kidding me with trucker magazines? Are you They ask you if you're constipated 19 different ways. So these videos and these tests they give to people are all fucking.
Constipate on this bullshit. Yeah, I get it. This is some bullshit. Literally.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, to the WrestleMania fans, I'm a big wrestling fan. If you don't know, keep knowing. I love wrestling. It's the gayest thing I ever do is watch wrestling. With wrestling, my shit. WrestleMania was. I like the storyline, I like the storytelling. That match, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, is the best WrestleMania match of the weekend. It was an ending that threw me off guard. I was not expecting that ending with Paul Heyman crossing CM Punk, then crossing Roman Reigns to get Seth Rollins the victory was fucking flames, was fucking fire. And John Cena won. Shout out to John Cena. This is his last WrestleMania. He's a villain. It's gonna be a good little ending. He's the most winning wrestler heavyweight champion ever with 17 times. Before him was Ric Flair, who had 16-time wins. So WrestleMania was fucking dope, man.
Well, hope you enjoyed it as much as Lawrence did.
I do. I enjoyed it.
I didn't check it out.
It's fine. You can just have your own thing. You watch fucking food videos. And that's okay. I watch food videos too, but I also like watching wrestling. I don't watch anime. I can't get into it.
Yeah, nah. There's comics like, yeah, I don't get laid, and then the next bit's about anime.
That's the bullshit. Anime bitches be throwing that thing.
Well, they're not throwing them at these comics.
I guess not. Anime bitches are fire, bro. They're the goth bitches that got a little bit of personality.
Well, listen, what do you got going on? Where can people find you?
Well, they could just follow the show.
Yeah, follow the
I'm
show.
on the show, so you're going to have to see me anyway. What's your crack of the week?
Oh, I'll either stay at an Airbnb
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a story. Okay.
or a decent hotel. Nothing crazy. You know, pretty much more dog-friendly than anything. Marriott.
You took your dog with you on vacation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Marriott Resident Inn. Nothing crazy. Just has a microwave, fridge. So these other white people from other parts of the state judging me with my purple jersey on, the different colors, the dog. Like, yo, fuck you. If I'm the trashy white person, you're in my hotel. Mm-hmm. You're the one being cheap. Okay. You should be in a nicer hotel with other rich white people, you fucking white cunt. Yeah. With your one-piece bathing suit on. Remember you used to wear a two-piece when your fucking family destroyed it, you fucking bitch? You know what I mean? Don't judge me. I'm in the right hotel. Yeah. I'm in my fucking zone. You're the cheap one who's down with the fucking trashier white people. Right. Go to the fucking Hilton or whatever. I don't even know a nice hotel.
So it sounds like you're on my side where Florida sucks.
Nah, just white people in general.
Okay. White people from Florida are also a different type of...
Well, they could be tourists. They could be from... I don't know where these assholes are.
But you know a Floridian white person.
Yeah, these are all tourist people. And they think they're better than you. Yeah. Okay, go to the better hotel. Stop being fucking cheap. You're in my hotel.
So that's also what is Big T mad about this week. That right there. You were pretty pissed off.
Well, also, this stupid bitch vet. Like, imagine you're scrolling on your phone. I gave you the article. You're like, I don't see the article. And you're like, oh, it's to the left. Their computer screen, I'm telling them what they gave the dog. The medicine for the dog. Okay. That you could kill the dog. Yeah. To make a fly on the plane. Okay. She gave us the wrong shit. I got this dog. I'm high as shit. I thought they weren't going to let us take off the plane. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking pumping this poor dog full of fucking drugs. The dog started meowing like a cat. That's how high it was. But there was another pill I had to give her to counter. They worked together. Mm-hmm. And this bitch gave us the wrong shit. I'm on the plane. We're fucking crushing pretzels. The dog's high as shit, eating them. I'm giving her... Yeah. Jeez. She's supposed to be knocked out. The amount of drugs I gave her 3 times the amount. She's a small dog. I could have killed her. Yo, I'm taking shots of water, letting her lick out of the smart water cap. I thought people were filming. I'm drinking the water afterwards. Like,
oh my god! Well, you're white. They wouldn't have been surprised.
I know, but the dog barking on the plane, like, yo, I thought they weren't gonna let us off. Once we got in the air, I was like, but the fucking stupid vet. When I'm there, in hindsight, I'm like, she goes, oh, I didn't realize that's on the left side of my screen. Bitch, how about you read there? We're not Jewish reading from the right to left. Okay. We start at the left. Yeah. And then I had to deal with this on the plane, high as shit. Yeah. And the dog. It just wasn't going down. Like, and what am I going to keep giving her drugs to the dog's dead?
I mean, I hope not. No. That would be a crime.
That's what bothered me. The cracker of the week. And the vet wasn't even a cracker, so I could have did a double down.
What was he?
It was a Chinese lady.
That's like knowing your enemy.
And
an Asian woman working at a vet is hilarious. He just there for supplies. Like, you know your enemy. That's like me working at a police station. Like, why are you here? You're in enemy territory.
Who's
Oh, my nigga, we could definitely Amanda Bynes. I don't like people that go somewhere that has his own thing and then they try to make rules within the thing. She starts OnlyFans, knowing it's OnlyFans where bitches do whatever they want, show vagina, show this. It's a sex site. It's a sex app to give women a platform to do whatever the fuck they want, and we gonna buy it. Not me as me, but just niggas that doing it. And she goes on there and say, well, I'm gonna start OnlyFans, but I'm not gonna do what those bitches do. I'm gonna do this shit. Like, so why you have to make like a whole announcement about it?
Well,
anyone buying Amanda buying OnlyFans is a sick fuck anyway.
Yeah.
This bitch is on the streets of LA, passed out in the grass. You could find her anywhere.
I used to remember her when she was a kid.
Yeah, right.
Fucking weirdo.
What the fuck? That's some weird ass shit. Like, I've seen this pussy before. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Ashley. Like, you don't get the fuck out of here, Amanda Bynes. Suck out of here.
Well, listen, that was another episode.
Yeah, I had a fire week last week, by the way. You know,
Oh,
the gay community was mad at me because I made fun of a gay dude.
Hey, it happens.
He wasn't gay. I mean, I didn't make fun of him for being gay, though. I just made fun of him because he was ugly.
And they got mad?
They got mad because they thought me homophobic. I'm like, I ain't scared of nobody gay. They need to find a new word for homophobia. Like, what about gaysis?
Gaysis?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it seems more fun. I'm not gaysis, though.
That's funny.
I'm not.
Hey, listen, they're going to...
I just think sometimes, you know, a man shouldn't dress like a woman.
And if they stumble upon some of the other episodes, they'll have some more
Yeah.
intel on us.
If anyone creates a new word named gaysis, remember we heard it here first.
Yeah, don't tell us. That's the fourth wall.
Yeah, right.
See you next week.
Peace.